Namaste students, I am Dr. Komal Rathod, Assistant Professor, Department of Kaumar Bhratya, Faculty of Ayurvedic Science in Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur, Rajasthan. So, today's session, we will discuss about Navjat Shishu Parikshan in modern newborn examination. So, a detailed examination should be conducted at birth and within a 24 hours or next day at the time of discharge. So, at birth, Apgar score. First of all, what will we have to check? So first, at birth, we have, as we were earlier discussed, that Apgar score we have to check. So at birth, Apgar score in 1 minute and 5 minutes, early diagnosis of life-threatening of congenital anomalies, for example, single umbilical artery, closed anus, and single palmar crisis. First early diagnosis of life-threatening of congenital anomalies is that. And then check the orifices and their patency. For example, closed anus, cleft palate, etc. And third is midline anomalies of front and back. Spina bifida, meningomyocele, and pilonidal sinus. So all that point checked at birth. And then within a 24 hours or next day, first of all, we have to check vitals. So vitals is respiratory rate is 40 to 60 breath per minute, heart rate 140 per minute, BP 60 by 40 mmHg, skin temperature of healthy baby is 98 degree Fahrenheit, and general behavior is look for color, respiration, movement of limb, and posture is flexed. So again, measurement that's called anthropometry is measured like weight, head circumference measured occipitofrontal, measured after 24 hours after birth. Chest circumference measured at nipple, it is more than 3 centimeter of head circumference, and length is in femtometers. At birth, length is 48 to 50 centimeter. So gestational assessment, first is physical assessment. Physical assessment here in preterm baby fuzzy and woolly, and full term baby hairs is silky. Ear coil preterm baby has absent and full term baby has present. Now breast nodule is less than 5 mm and more than 5 mm in full term baby. Plantar crisis is superficially at preterm baby and deep in full term baby. And genitalia, male testes under descended and female labia minora not covered by labia majora. And the full term baby genitals is male testes descended, female labia minora and covered with labia majora. Now, second thing is neurological. So first of all, we have to measure posture. Observe with infant quiet and supine position. In preterm baby, arm and leg extended. In full term baby, leg flexed and abducted arms. Now, arm recoil. The arm is extended and brought close to the trunk. When released, flexed in term infant. Popliteal angle, thigh is held to knee, chest position, and examiner tries to extend the knee with genital pressure behind the ankle. Scarf sign. What is a scarf sign? So the baby lies supine and head is maintained in midline. Arm is held at wrist and pulled across the chest toward opposite shoulder. In preterm baby, elbow readily go beyond the midline of the chest. Now, square window. Hand is flexed on forearm between thumb and index finger. In preterm infant, limits flexions of the wrist and palm cannot touch to forearm. In full term infant, palm easily touch to forearm. That is square window sign. And head to toe examination is, first of all, we examine skull, then examine for caput succedaneum and cephalohematoma. So first of all, anterior fontanelle. It is very important. Fontanelles check anterior fontanelle and posterior fontanelle. So anterior fontanelle is the diamond shape. Size is 2.5 to 2.5 to 2.8 centimeter. And then closing time is 18 to 24 months. And posterior fontanelle is triangular shape. It is 1.2 to 1.22 centimeter. Closing time is 3 to 4 months. Large fontanelle is cretinism, IUGR or rickets. If fontanelle is large in size, it is the reason is cretinism and IUGR and rickets. And if the fontanelle is small in size, that is the reason is microcephaly. Bulging fontanelle is due to increase intracranial pressure. Intracranial pressure is caused by meningitis and hydrocephalus. So depressed fontanelle is due to dehydration or diarrhea in children. So we have to examine head first, skull, and skull examine for caput succedaneum and cephalohematoma. Then thereafter, we have to check anterior fontanelle and posterior fontanelle. It is very important. Then in next, craniotabs, abnormal softening of skull bones. So craniotabs is due to congenital rickets. If the infant is suffer from congenital rickets, so the skull bone is abnormally softened. So microcephaly with fused suture, craniosynostosis, early closing of sutures. Craniosynostosis is mean early closing of sutures. So then skull, we have to check face. So first of all, in face, nose firstly checked. So patency of nostril we have to check. Thereafter, eyes. Eyes is checked due to conjunctivitis, subconjunctival hemorrhages. Then neck. Examine the neck for any cyst, any sinus, wibbing neck, and range of movement. Skin. Skin examine for jaundice, cyanosis, and rashes. Then spine. Spine tough to hair, etc. And then extremities. Look for anomalies of digits like oligodactyly, syndactyly, polydactyly, or it's very important, club foot. If the infant's having club foot, we have to examine extremity and we have to manage first. Then abdomen check. Abdomen is scaphoid shape. Scaphoid shape, diagrammatically, abdomen check for hernia. Liver edges is normal, felt below 2 centimeter the costal margin. Then genitalia, examine for any anatomical abnormalities, undescended testis. Then heart. First of all, auscultation of heart. then chest, then hip. A hip joint should be examined in the end for evidence of congenital dislocation of all baby. Breech presentation or premature baby, it is very important to check hip joints because of dislocation of hip joint. Thereafter, primitive reflexes we have to check. Reflexes is development parameters, develops due to improper development of myelin sheaths. So first reflex is Moro reflex. So what is Moro reflex? So Moro reflex is the baby should be held supine over the arm and head supported over the palm. Sudden extension of the flexed head by letting it drop by 30 degrees. Abduction and extension of upper limbs followed by flexion and adduction. The infant may be cry. Depressed or absent of Moro reflex is due to cerebral depression, exaggerated due to cerebral irritability, and may incomplete because of gestational age less than 35 weeks. Asymmetrical Moro reflex is due to brachial palsy or fracture of clavicles. So it is very important to know Moro reflex. So incomplete Moro reflex is due to Kernick teres. What is Kernick teres? So Kernick teres is sudden extension of arm is not followed by flexion, but often accompanied by downward rolling of eyeball. Setting sun, that is called sunset sign. So sunset sign, it is also found in hydrocephalus conditions patient. So Glaber tap. Next is Glaber tap. So tapping of glabella. Glabella is followed by closure of eyes. And Glaber tap is found in more than 30 weeks of gestational age infant. Then next reflex is rooting reflex and sucking reflex. So stimulation of the angle of the mouth, that's called rooting. Rooting means open the mouth. And sucking reflex is baby start to suck, stimulation of the angle of the lips. So it is above 34 weeks of gestation. Next is tonic neck reflex. In supine infant, when the head turns to one side and the extremities facing the head and extend while limb on opposite sides are flexed. If present, due to cerebral palsy. Palmar or plantar grasp. So what is palmar and plantar grasp? The finger is placed on the palmar surface, the finger is placed on the plantar surface. So flexion of the digits, that is palmar and plantar grasp. So most primitive reflexes disappear between 3 to 4 months of age, and their persistent is considered as early sign of cerebral palsy. So it is very important to check reflexes at birth. Now, examination at the time of discharge. So what is important in it? A detailed examination of the baby at the time of discharge is essential to make sure that no anomalies and birth injuries has been missed. Initially, lactation difficulties has been asked. The mother should be advised about feeding, vitamins and iron supplement to maintain general hygiene of baby and following immunization schedule. So it is very important. We have to check and we have to manage what is the criteria of newborn examination. And if we know all about at birth examination and after 24 hours of next day examination, we have to check the infant and we can cure him if any anomalies is present there. So it is very important. and I think you can understand and you are satisfied this session. If you have any query and if you have any doubt about this session, you can ask me. I will definitely resolve that session. Okay, so thank you. That's all about this session. Thank you so much.